Time.
Tonight on Time for the Show, Julie calls in, Reverend Pease calls in, and Dr. Fox, he sits alone, all alone, by himself. Nothing else happens. Stand by for Time for the Show.
Sparkplug, quit messing up my carts. See, you ruined the time.
I'm in Tampa, so I'm basically in. I'm
basically in Time for the Show. I already did the intro. It's time for the show.
You already did the intro?
Yeah. Okay. We're live, and I'm Dr. Fox. I don't say anything here because I am usually heavily intimidated by the leering gaze of one Julie. But tonight he's not here. He's you just heard him say it. He's in Tampa, Florida, second capital of the future former Spanish Empire. And then there's good old Reverend Pease.
Hi, everybody. I'm gonna say hi. Don't pressure me.
You have to greet
I
the
was
audience.
saying hi.
Yeah,
I'm not just gonna say hi on Julie's timetable
us.
just because he's in Tampa.
But
I don't have to say hello
but Pease is where he's always at, which is somewhere else. Hi,
That's
Pease.
correct. I'm very well, thank you, Argus Q Fox, for
I
what
didn't ask you how you were, but okay. I'm glad you're doing great.
Well,
I see how this is. Well, it seems like Julie being in the room has a calming presence on you that doesn't seem apparent tonight.
Oh,
I'm with you tonight. Hey, Fox, aren't you going to introduce me?
No.
Come on, man.
No, why would I do that?
Do it. Do it.
For those of you
I want to be introduced
tuning
because
in.
I normally introduce.
Because there's introductions to be made, and introductions are usually made by yours truly. That's Julie.
Now,
hey, everybody.
Church
is
of
there
the Broken
interesting
Car
side
Antenna.
story?
Hi, Pease. Welcome
Hi,
to the
Pease.
show.
Who's your blind eye, Pease?
No, I'm not telling you yet. Hey, is there any kind of interesting side story about why Julie's expanding into Tampa, Florida that we should let the listening audience know about? Or no, he's just there.
Well, Hypercube has non-disclosure arrangements that are made. And, when our agents go out into the field, they're gathering intel that will further benefit the productions of the laboratory in the coming years. However, I think Fid might be able to expand upon a couple of the things that he did in his off time while he was there.
Well, we should say that normally Julie, the reason I probably sound a lot different than I normally do is because I'm not broadcasting from Hypercube HQ in the future capital of the former Spanish Empire, Orlando, Florida.
Earlier.
That's right. I fucked it up.
Good job, Kenny. Good job, Kenny.
All right, start the show over. Start over.
All right, I'm gonna put you guys on mute. I'm gonna start
the song. No, it's because I'm not in Orlando, Florida, where I normally broadcast out of the Hypercube HQ. Can I say it one more? Let me try to say it one more time. I'm fucking it up. The future capital of the former Spanish Empire. Boom!
What kind of witchery is this, though? Why are you in Tampa?
That's right. I'm in Tampa, Florida. The West Coast.
You guys keep talking. I have to pull my pie out of the oven.
Okay, I guess we have to keep talking.
I wonder what flavor pie he's got.
I'm in Tampa because I'm visiting I'm visiting the fam.
The fam. So you're there with the Rainbow Group.
That's right. I'm here with my other cult.
The cult of Truly. The Truly Trulies, the original Truly Truly.
That's right.
The first formation of the band.
They were truly Trulies before they even knew. Yeah.
From the beginning. Day one. Truly Truly.
No, I'm out here. I'm visiting my family, and By the way, you know what occurred to me while I was here with my dad and my step monster?
What's up?
Is that it occurred to me that you, the peas, would actually get along with my really well. I get the feeling that you guys would really like each other. It's kind of, yeah. Well, I don't know. I think you guys would hit. It's kind of like I kind of want to guys like set you up on a date. I kind of want to like send my dad. Like, hey, Dad, you won free tickets to Las Vegas, Utah. And he's
I
like,
would show your dad the seedy underbelly of Vegas.
And you know what?
The seediest underbellies that there are.
He would totally keep up with you on that shit.
Oh, I have no doubt. No man that is spawned from his loins of Fid Chuli could not be up for seeing the seedy underbelly of Las Vegas. I would almost think that would be a prerequisite of his live stream. Like, I can't really continue on with my rest of my live stream until I've seen the seedy underbelly of Vegas.
Well, suffice it to say,
he's the original Truly Chuli too, if you think about it.
He really is. He was a Truly Chuli before there were Truly Chulis, if you really think about it. All right, caller, turn down your radio.
Yeah, caller. First time caller, long time listener.
Caller, turn down your radio.
It's an echo.
Suffice it to say.
Suffice it
to say that the peas, you would really get along with my dad, and it kind of scares me a little bit. But it's the very beginning of the show.
It is.
We have to
so
tell
many
everybody
things that we can talk
how great of a show that we have planned for them, which we don't. No, we don't. We don't have jack shit planned for them, but it's going to be great.
I tried to get out of this show.
But because we legally, clitorally, statistically have to tell them that it's going to be a great show. That's how you do a podcast.
Yeah,
you say in the beginning, we've got a great show for you.
You have to tell people it's going to be good. That's true.
right.
We can
and I'm telling them, right?
This is a show. It is time for it. The quality of the preceding or post-seeding, proceeding, proxy.
That's right.
Fellas,
is show good?
I could sense
Fid,
the badness of the
good?
Tonight Show coming on, and I tried to bail out. Ask Argus Fox. I about 4 hours ago, I'm like, I don't know.
We get a whole half hour of these getting to explain to all of our listeners and fans.
No. This is a different circumstance. This was just tonight's show.
About why he doesn't have any feelings for them. And he's
last week he tried to bail out too.
No, what are you talking about?
Last week.
I did not.
Don't
That's
worry,
a lie.
folks. Coming up, Pease is going to apologize like he's never apologized before.
Am I?
Oh, it's going to be great.
Well, on that note, we should tell all viewers that not only is the Peas apology segment going to return at the very end of the show, as it normally does every week, but we also have Blind Eyes coming up, a viewer favorite. We've got Is It a Band? We've got viewer mail, and we have a brand new game that I didn't tell either one of you guys about, but
Hooray!
I'm going to host this game, and Peas and Fox, you guys are going to play each other.
Is it called Bone to Pick?
It's called
I'm going to win.
How Is It Racist?
Fuck. And you're going to have me and Fox against each other?
That's right. And
I can predict now. That game is always going to be tied.
Is there going to be a prize?
Oh, hell yeah, there's going to be a prize.
What's the prize?
I like
it.
Don't tell us now. Tease it for later.
That's right. Because it's the beginning. So that's all the things we have coming up.
It builds
up
my anticipation.
Despite the fact that we didn't plan anything for this show, we still have a lot planned for this show, and that's called Slack, motherfuckers. Oh, no.
Oh, man, you can't say Slack on the radio, dude.
I know, sorry.
Get picked up by syndicates and stuff, and cabals.
Well, because tonight seemed to be a special event anyway.
Special
I was
show.
telling Fid Julie a little before he took off out of the Hypercube via high-speed tube that I think we can just throw the ratings out for this week. And I think if we're gonna be swearing and cursing and cussing like a whole bunch of dirty little boys, well, by golly, tonight is time to gosh dang it the heck up.
Special
This is the
X-rated
night
show?
for it. Yeah, no, this is the night for it because look, I mean, it's all up in the air.
What
This
about
is
the
going to be the
children?
night that you, the listener, get to hear an inside look. You get to hear that inside look on the show. Look at it with your ears on the very pinky inside, that stinky pinky in the show. But thank God Reverend Pease didn't bail out because I wanted to bail
Yeah.
out too.
Thanks for
'Cause I'm-
not quitting, Peas. I appreciate it. The fans. And then, yeah, if you're in the Discord chat where Fid and Peas are hanging out, well then by golly, you can get in the Discord chat too. Just go to timefforthewebsite.com and log in. It doesn't take very long and it's free. And you get access to all kinds of neat things and get to meet cool and interesting people.
You know what
Well,
you're not supposed to do?
There are people
Show that you know is going to be bad. When you know the show is going to be bad, the last thing that you're supposed to do is to talk about how bad it's going to be.
Normally,
and not
the show
only
is
have
just bad
I
enough.
blown through
I'm
the
writing that down.
that
I'm gonna write that
condom,
down
But
for
now
a future
it's a
show.
whole
already
new
twice,
level of
but
bad.
I am going to blow through it again. And try to stop me, Dr. Fox, because I am 200 miles away from Hypercube HQ.
Do you guys think you could do a show so bad that it would destroy the show and the surrounding earth just from its overall stunk?
Yeah, that's
Well-
available for $2 on our Patreon.
There you go. And you know, it's amazing to me that how many people have signed up for Patreon and those miraculous, expanding, geometrically progressive levels of patronage that we have.
That is right. And speaking of which, I should mention, even though we are going to get to our Patreon shout outs a little bit later tonight,
Just
I
teasing
should
it.
mention
Just
right
teasing it.
now
Just teach
that
it.
I'm gonna get got a hefty $25 donation from Pope Nope, aka Alpha Kilo Alpha Elvis Martini. That's right, you know him.
Praise Elvis.
And you probably don't love him. But hey, he gave $25 to the show, and you know what? I had a $12 train ticket to Tampa, and I got a $12 train ticket back to Orlando. And as far as I'm concerned, Elvis Martini, Alpha Kilo Alpha Pope Nope, bought my train tickets,
Nice.
and he facilitated my travel, visit my kin. That's right, my kin.
I like
And,
to travel with show money.
But it is because of that I am.
Argus,
as
do
we
you like to
speak,
travel with show money?
Man, I can't
conferring
wait to travel with show money.
potassium level status onto Pope Nope.
Argus,
his
how is it
generous-
possible that Fid's able to travel on show money?
Because I'm better than you, Peas.
Well,
He's an
I mean, not
know.
just as a.
I don't know. I think
Where
we
do you
have
want to go, Pete?
outside auditors come in.
What's the
You
matter,
need to come
Pete?
down to Orlando on September 15th for sellout.
Oh my God, sellout con!
Yeah, that's
What a crazy
that's
show this is going to
happening.
be, ladies and gentlemen. You
If we're
will
gonna
not
plug this
believe it.
show, this is the time to plug it. Then we are
This
just
is the worst show of the.
We're a
Plug
little over a
Sellout
month
Con,
away,
everybody.
and Sellout Con is happening, and it's gonna be boy howdy a hoot and a half.
gonna be
Live
crazy.
in Orlando, Florida. Come on down and meet your pals from Hypercube. Did Julie and Dr. Fox are going to be there, and so are all of their friends like Bobby
They're
Clark,
pals.
Danny Feedback, and bands like the Propel and Titan and Illuminated Paths and Broken Machine Films. They're all going to be there. They love
and
us.
Nuclear Pistachio and Bryce's band, whatever they're.
Those guys got back together.
Trace for
Nuclear
Holidays.
Pistachio got back together for
Not
this
only
Sellout Con?
did they get together, but they're going to be at Sellout Con for a one-time live event, and the only way that you can see them is by coming down to Orlando. I love how we're advertising a
What does
local
this
show
cost?
on a
Does it-
Canadian fucking podcast.
It must cost $75 to $300 to get tickets to see this show.
Well,
How
you
much
know-
is
would
it?
think.
You
It's
would
not 75. It's not $70. Not 65.
You would
not
think.
60.
You would
not
think that when you have
$55, not
over 12
$50,
bands
not $45.
At two separate locations,
Not
right
at
next to
two
each other.
bars at an
Not
all-day
even
event
35.
with vendors
Not even
and food
$34.
and
not even
beer
$33.
and
Not
all-day
even
live musical performances
$31.
along
Not
with
even $27.
performances from a
Not
local
even
burlesque troupe.
$22.
A burlesque
If
troupe?
you think it
I
might
gotta
be
change. It's gotta be
$21,
$400
but it's not even
a ticket.
$20.
We're
You
talking
would say,
an
well,
all-day
hell,
event
if it's not
that you can
$20,
spend
it's gotta be
hours
$19, and you say,
just walking
no,
around
it's not $19,
in between
so it must be
different
18.
venues
No, it's not $18.
in Orlando, Florida,
Not $17.
on a Saturday
Not $16.
that happens to
I
be in
just-
September.
$15.
Remember that time I
12
was
bands,
bid,
Not
food, drink,
$13,
beverages,
Not $12. not
alcoholic
$11,
beverages available
not
for purchase.
$10, not $9.
At the venue
And the
or
burlesque
online?
show?
Not $7, not $6, not $5.
Wait,
No,
wait,
No,
wait, yeah.
it is
It
$5.
is $5.
It is $5,
It
dude.
is
Shut up,
$5.
kid.
Not $0.
It's
Not
not
$5.
$0. It's
Not
$5.
-$2, not negative
Okay,
$3.
dude. I get
not
your point.
negative
It's
$4.
not
Oh, wait.
funny.
And you
It
can
wasn't
find out
funny
more
when I
about
did
it at selloutcon.org.
.com.
No,
Oh.
it's not.
.org.
It's
Never mind.
.org.
Wait,
It's a-
did I fuck up?
.org.
$5? Did I go past $5? Did I say
You
it
did,
was gonna
dude.
be less?
Now people are gonna show up and say, "Give me $1 so I can come in."
Yeah, thanks, Fid.
Thanks, Fid.
That's coming out of your paycheck.
Just took this
Coming out of
Wayne
your train
Venture.
tickets.
Well-
yeah, your show travel money. I don't know
To
how
be
that worked
fair,
out.
Organizing this has been a pain in the ass. So yeah, $5. That'll do it. But why are we even advertising this event on a Canadian radio show?
Well,
Nobody's gonna fly
We
down
want to
from
get
Ontario.
Oh, you don't know that. It's a festival
The
circuit.
good ones
a lot of
will.
those snowbirds come down. Yep. Just like when we have the big event next year, the big
Yeah.
fight, the right versus the left.
Oh God, yeah. Let's talk about
Fisticuffs,
that. Right the fuck now.
Mano, oh mano.
It's been a long time. But come on, how many of you want to see Danny P. Shoggoth and Sam
the
Stutler?
Lord of the Left,
That's right. Versus
Sam Stutler,
the
might
of
from the right.
That's right. Come on. How many?
In an exhibition boxing match. I mean, we're doing this all up. We're getting licenses. We have to become promoters. We have to license with the state. There's
They're
going to be
literally
gloves. There will be
other.
medical people on staff. And this
Well,
will
one
be,
medical person. I wouldn't say
We're
people.
not getting
but
carried away.
There
Not
will be
only-
medical
They're not really
person
people.
on staff.
Not only will it be a live event, you'll be able to get pay-per-view closed caption TV like it's 1973.
And I should say this, buddy, shit for setting up the fundraiser on Patreon, and almost everybody told me, no, set it up as a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, all right,
Should I?
fine. Is it? But Tom, Irreverent Smith, already donated $10 to that Patreon, so I'm gonna have to just transfer it over. And then
Transfer it over.
yes, I'm gonna set it up as a GoFundMe.
I thought you'd already
Okay.
done that. Hey, dude, you were supposed to do the theme song for my new show. You promised it. I have not seen a link. And now this whole thing, I thought you already had the GoFund set up.
Okay, Peas. All right, well, I'll tell you this much.
As the executive producer, I expect the producers to do the tasks assigned when they promise to do them. That's all I'm saying.
Well, wait, Peas. When did I tell song ready by?
Well, you told me. And
That's
no,
right.
You know what? See, here's the thing. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna go back. You think that you got me, Fid Julie, but you don't have me. You don't.
No, I said I'm gonna work on it and then hopefully have something to throw at you as a draft. And then
This is what it says. This is what it says. Peas. Up until now, I haven't gotten to arranging a theme song for your show. I'm not going to have a chance between tomorrow and Tuesday, so I'm going to spend the rest of the night. That leads you to believe that night. To cook up something to throw at you for your approval by the end of the night. Sorry for the delay. I've just been doing nothing but knocking things off my to-do list over the last week, which is good. I'm supportive of that. So I say, because I'm the Peas and I'm nice, it's fine. I'm tired from getting stuff at Black Hat, so he doesn't feel pressure because I want
Name drop.
to
Name drop. Let me pick up that name that you dropped, Peas. Did you drop this name?
No,
Here, let me just put that right up here. Let me just hold on. Now square that shoulder up so I can put this on that chip you've got on it, and it'll look just fine. There you go.
I don't agree with that assessment at all.
Smile.
Okay.
I was trying to relay to the fan base.
Be fair to the because I'm a fan of the Peas. I'm a
Who is it?
I'm a Treasley Peasley, okay? I am a Treasley Peasley. And I want you to know that I did work on your song. And I have something that I think you're really going to like. But if I talk about it anymore without actually playing the draft, I decided
I've got it. Hold on. I've got it.
No, let's play it right now. Let's everybody, let's let the gang hear it. I bet you it's awesome.
He doesn't have it, but
I do.
He doesn't have it, but okay. All right, no, but
all right.
Let's see what. Go ahead. And
yeah, let's see what he does. Let's see what he does with it.
You know, we can't hear it, so.
Oh, that's right. Damn it, because we're in this dark room, like I told you about. How's it feel, Fid?
The Peas and I know Peas like now doghouse with you.
Yep, it sucks, right? You don't know what's going on.
It kind of sucks.
Well, you know, you guys can listen in live on freethinkradio.com, or you can listen in on your TuneIn app on your Android or iPhone. You can listen live.
Oh, I never.
Or through your browser at timeforthewebsite.com.
We do too many plugs.
But yeah, you can listen.
We got to figure out when to do the plugs at a more strategic point.
I'm just dropping them because now we're all talking about it, but we're going to a song, and that's where you guys can listen to it, and we'll be right back. It's time for the show.
It's not going to be your theme song, though. And this is where, like, everything's quiet, and you just sit here and go, yep, those fuckers.
Is this the part where we just sit here?
We sit here quiet. Sometimes
me and you, Peas.
Sometimes Cosmac's in here with me, and Cosmac's Commandos, and we have like these really great conversations, and it's super funny. And then the show comes back on, and all that comedy gold is gone.
5 little peas in teapot pressed.
Well, I'm not going to be able to edit the show.
And so did all the rest.
I'm not going to be able to edit it tonight. It's going to be a day late.
And grew and did not stop.
It's going to be a day late.
One day,
no way to get a hold of the
pod
show.
went pop.
Are you having a good time at your pops?
2.
Yes,
3,
I am.
Very good.
4,
I told you that I just got done seeing my mom and then going to see my kid out there in a higher Kentucky area.
5 little peas.
I have a good story about a seafood. I went to a seafood
1
festival
grew,
in
2
Ohio.
grew, and so did
Which
all the
seems
rest.
kind of dumb because it doesn't have any seafood
and grew
and it's not
and
ocean.
did not stop
Yeah, that's
Ohio.
until
That's good stuff.
one day the pod. grew and grew and did
All right,
not
I gotta go get my
stop
cigarette and fill up this rum and
until
coke. You're getting me
one
with
day
the
the
candy filling.
pod went
Okay.
pop.
Bye.
I'm
1,
gonna beat you.
2, 3, 4, 5 little peas. 5 little peas in
All right,
a
just-
teapot pressed.
When we come
One
back from the
2
break,
grew,
do
and
that.
so did all the rest. They grew and did not stop until one day the pod went pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little peas.
What?
It's time for the show on freethinkradio.com and time for the website.com. I'm getting over being sick. Can you tell?
What do you mean you're getting over being sick? You're always getting over being sick, or you're always about to get sick, or you're sick. You're
Yeah.
always either one of those things.
Oh man, I know.
So
Tell me
what
about
difference does it make?
Yeah, so just send money for me and put it in the mail, and you can send it to P.O. Box 4304, Winter Park, Florida 32793. Label that sucker Hypercube, and send it all off. We've got stuff to put in the mail. I was going to put a stack of stuff in the mail today when I got an email from Sticker Guy, who is making our stickers. And so I'm just going to hold off, and I'm going to wait another week. And then everybody on the mailing list and the Patreon is going to get some Hypercube decals. They're for you, because I love you. Fid's mean. Hi, Fid.
Hi, Dr. Fox.
Hi,
It's a
how was your
pleasure
trip?
it's a pleasure to be back on my show.
From the break.
That was the break. Did you even song?
It
Yeah.
seems short, right?
Okay. Seemed like
I
about
played
30
Peas'
seconds,
theme
but
song.
okay.
Peas
I
in a
guess
He
pod,
here
doesn't
we are.
want you. He doesn't want you to experience the length of depth in the dark room that I experience.
Well, we should clarify what we're saying for the listeners, because normally Dr. Fox and I are broadcasting from Hypercube HQ in the future capital of the former Spanish Empire, which is Orlando, Florida. But we're in the same room broadcasting together out of there. And then the Reverend Peas, my boy, he is connected
Time for
to
the
us normally on the Discord. And that means that he cannot hear
Time for the
the
show.
the lovable
The hijinks.
not only can he not hear the lovable background music, but he can't hear
Time
the
for the
songs
show.
that we play during the song break. So this
Sad.
week,
That's some behind the scenes
I-
shit for you.
Yep.
Not
Special
only-
show.
Never heard
Oh,
Peas
oh,
complain
oh.
about how he's not able to hear the music.
No.
so this
I know
week,
that.
I
know it. It's a
fit
fact.
Julie the same dark boat as the Peas is every week. I can't hear the background music, and I can't hear the songs that we play during the break. So
Well, can you
know-
read your viewer mail?
Oh man. A segue
I-
into the viewer mail.
I can read, and by stamp, I heard that stamp.
We put that,
That was
stamp on
that
it.
that
Is that
Atari
an audio
symbol.
stamp? So we know when to do the splice?
That is the audio stamp, but that's owned by Atari. So the same guy that says we can't play copyrighted songs on the podcast is already broadcasting
Oh.
Atari-owned cadences, sound
Yeah,
cadences.
Dr. Artis Q. Fox, Esquire, attorney at law.
Well, I can't read my view because I'm drunk.
Oh man, me too.
That's
Argus,
illegal.
what's yours?
If you
Blurry.
can't read your mail,
Argus,
you're not
what's
allowed to
yours?
operate a radio show.
Hey, do you guys know what I got at Black Hat? I got like this cool thing that makes it look like I have a whole arm sleeve of tattoos. but it's
Gonorrhea?
Just a sleeve.
Just kind of.
Well, we won't know
slipped
until the
up.
test comes.
Did you tell anybody your address, Peas?
At 6428 Dobie Peak Drive, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89108.
Don't
I have
send
not
anything
because,
there. He won't
because
send
where
you
you
anything
should
back.
send things to if you really
won't
want to
even
get on
say
the list,
thank
you need to send it to where, Argus Q Fox Esquire?
They need to send it to Hypercube, PO Box 4304, Winter Park, Florida 32793.
Actually, I have a.
I
just
think
made
you
one
buried it with your plunkin. I think you
No,
buried your thing with.
I just made up a viewer mail. Okay.
What? No, that's
I
not
gotta
how
bring
it
the
works.
background music down now. Okay, what do you got, Fid? You're chopping in
Okay.
and out. Fid, you don't
This-
sound too great, Fid.
I don't sound
Fid.
too great.
You don't sound
am
too
I
great, Fid.
Fid.
really? God damn it.
Who's
I am
who's
broadcasting.
your viewer mail, Fid?
My viewer mail comes from Plunkin Stuck from Stuck in Plunk, Florida.
Does it?
Lovely this time of year.
Yeah, well, hold on. Make sure I read that right. Yeah, this viewer mail, it says it comes from Plunkin Stuck, writing from Stuck in Plunk, Florida.
Oh, sorry, no, that's the other side. There's the East
Oh,
Coast
no,
and
what's
the
the
West
other way
Coast.
around? No, you're right. Sorry, it's Stunkin' Plunk.
It's like
This is
And
Seminole
they're
Indian.
writing
It's
from
like, it's like a
Plunkin' Stunk,
native language or something.
Florida. Yeah. And they ask, oh, fuck, you already made me they said.
Well, they wrote it to you, so it's okay. Just remember what they wrote.
Yeah, well, they wrote it to me telepathically, and I forgot what. Giggly.
Super good viewer mail.
All right, they said. Well, you know what? That's what you get, Dr. Fox. You know what? Next time, Dr. Fox, when somebody's trying to
Next
read
time,
a viewer
buddy.
mail that
Next
they just
time.
wrote up, don't
Yep.
interrupt them because
Just
maybe they
shut
just
up.
made it up and maybe it's just on the tip of their
It's
cerebellum.
barely there.
And then you're gonna be all like, blah blah blah. I'm gonna say something that's moderately funny.
And that's my job.
That's right. Well, okay. At least I came up with
I'm
a
just the engineer.
Education.
I'm
just the
filing a
engineer.
grievance with the union.
Which union?
The Peas Gives Fid Shit Union.
That's a good.
That's
union.
right, because that's Pease's job,
That's
and you're
my venue. That's
you're
my
cutting
venue.
in on
That's my
it.
whole thing of the show. It's the only reason I'm on the show.
you're endangering American.
Yeah,
Dr.
would it be
Fox.
good to outport this to China?
Yeah. Next thing you know, all our from China.
Luli, Tuli.
You guys are gonna get us sued. By the
No,
government.
by what?
I have a
They
viewer
have
mail.
their own problems. Do you
I
think?
don't give
do
a
you
shit.
think-
I'm not getting paid for this show.
Do you
I'm-
think in China they like order out for American food? Do you think like it comes in little like cowboy hats or something? I mean, how would that work?
Well, let me ask you this, Bees. Do you think anybody's ever before?
And you cut out, buddy. I didn't hear you.
Did I really cut out? Oh, this is great. I love
how
this
every
show.
time that we tell you that you cut out, that you ask aloud, did I cut out? And then we tell you yes.
Yes.
And then you
did.
get mad and
I
tell
don't
us about
trust
how
your
you're up.
white asses. Your white. I don't trust your white mouths or your white asses.
I prefer
don't-
my privileged. I prefer my privileged ass or my privileged mouth.
I don't trust you
Just-
guys
oh my
any
God.
farther than you trust me, which is pretty far.
You'll have to repeat that. You cut out a little bit.
Wow. Okay. You know what? Hey, you guys do the show. You
I'm
guys do
just
the
eating
show.
this bowl.
No.
I'm just eating this tasty bowl of food. We have listeners in the Discord. They're
What are
like,
you
This is
eating? Argus,
fucking.
what are you?
We're gonna
eating,
have to
Argus?
do a makeup show this week. We're gonna have to do a show tomorrow.
We've done that before. Argus, what are you eating?
food? So,
What-
Peas,
what-
who's your viewer mail?
My viewer mail comes from Arkansas, Baltimore, and
Is that
Miss
their
Betty
name?
G. I'm.
Miss
See, look,
Arkansas,
you know what?
Baltimore?
Finn might have a point.
Yes,
Finn
I
might
have a point.
You're just getting ready to go into the spiel of your viewer mail, and you chime in with, you wouldn't even answer the food question, but you had no problem interrupting my viewer mail, which I gotta be honest, I got no idea where I was going with
I
it now.
really like that the both of you just aren't here. This is great. I am totally
You
just
see,
lording
He's doing
my
the show
tits
naked.
all over
He's
the
doing
show.
the show
Both-
naked, isn't he?
Both
Because
made
Fid
up
wants to
of
fight
viewer
for the
mail,
show.
and Dr. Fox ruined both of them. So viewers,
What's
Dr.
Dr.
Fox
Fox's
thinks,
viewer mail?
well, Dr. Fox thinks he's funny, but the viewers want to hear what, because he's so funny.
Does he?
So what's your viewer mail, Dr. Fox?
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
You cut out a little bit. Peas.
Yeah, no, I
Who's your
didn't.
viewer mail? I won't talk over you, Peas.
It's gone.
Who's your
You
viewer?
know
It's
how
gone.
I work? It's gone.
What do
I
you
can't
mean it's
remember the
gone?
lady's name.
I had one in my head.
Wow. Nothing, huh?
I guess
Well,
yours is
I got
gonna-
a viewer mail.
You have to carry the bet. Oh, please tell us.
I hate both of you so much. I hate both of you. Like you don't even know how much I hate both of you guys.
Dear
my
time for the
pain.
show. I make my own fermented beverages, and I have acquired some
Artist.
old wooden casks.
Artist, where's the mail from?
Hold on a second.
The
now.
French call it
Where's-
Pruno.
How-
Finn,
However,
don't you want to know where the
these
mail's from?
casks have been augured so you can apply a tap
See.
spigot and are currently plugged with cork.
He fucking
Okay,
wrote it.
fine. Okay,
Tell
He
me
wrote
the
it
best
down.
way
He
to
wrote it
Let's
down.
do one.
Make it.
None
My
of you
bong
guys
wrote it
have
down.
one. All right,
I
everybody
cannot
shut
trust
up.
a
I'm gonna
cork
do a
in the
viewer mail,
bunghole
okay?
while fluids and gases are expanding behind it.
So much.
I need a non-water soluble and non-reactive sealant to permanently close this old worn bunghole. Yours truly, Mike Latoris of Latoris Juice and Extracts of Bald Knob, Arizona.
Fid, do you feel like somebody's trying to teach you and I a lesson tonight?
That's my
No,
viewer mail.
what I feel like is
See, he wrote it down. You know he wrote it down
Dr.
because that's how
Fox
he is.
appropriate.
He wrote it down so he could just read it. It's like,
No,
I know
he
these
didn't write
guys.
down. By the way,
I just
Pease,
came up with it off the
normally-
top of my head.
Normally, I write everything down. Okay, so don't be calling Dr. Fox out on writing things down. Pease, you should be writing things down. That's how you do a show.
This
You
is the
should write
production
things
meeting
down.
part of it.
But so you just revealed yourself by the fact that you're calling out Dr. Fox for writing something down leads me to believe that you think that writing things down is for queers and gays and fags. But you know what? It's not. It's for professionals.
Speaking of
Pease.
gay fags, we also have Is It a Band?
Yeah, we have that, but didn't you just say a viewer?
I
We're
just
not
read
gonna
a viewer mail.
finish that segment. You're just gonna read your
I
It's
read
talk
it.
about the
Yeah,
other
that's
segments
it.
that
We
we
had to
have
read
and
it.
on with the show.
I read it. Yeah, time for the
God,
time
I
for the
hate
show.
this show. I hate this show so much. This is
This
the
is a
worst
good
show
one.
ever.
It's a good one.
I was just teasing, Fid.
Okay, so
Just
so
teasing it.
are we gonna answer?
Did you hear any of
Fox.
it?
It's something about
It was
buns.
worth listening to because it was written down.
Say it, read it again.
It was
artist.
written down, but you to ask
Read it
Mr.
again,
Biggs,
artist.
Dr. Fox just reappropriated.
I want him to read it
He
again.
asked Mr. Biggs. Okay, you know what?
I want him to read it again.
I did not-
Read it
I did
again,
not
Dr.
ask
Fox.
Mr.
I
Biggs
quit.
this one,
I
but
quit
we
the
could.
show. Dr. Fox, read that question, and I'm gonna rejoin the show after you read that question. But for now, I quit.
Okay.
Read it
okay.
again.
All right. Viewermail.text. Dear time for the show. I make my own fermented beverages,
See,
and
I
I have
told you, wrote it
acquired some
down.
old wooden casks. However, these casks have been augured so you can apply a tap spigot and are currently plugged with cork. Can you
Word for
tell me
word.
the best way to seal my bunghole? I cannot trust a cork in the bunghole while fluids and gases are expanding behind it. I need a non-water soluble and non-reactive sealant to permanently close this old worn bunghole. Yours truly,
Okay.
Mike Latoris of
Okay, so
Latoris
Fid-
Juice and Extracts Company.
Oh
Fid,
yeah,
Bald
That was
Knob,
word for word
Arizona.
what he said the
Yeah.
first time, dude. So I think he wrote it down. I think he's trying to tell us something.
No, he did write it down, but I also think that he reappropriated that question from a question that he asked Mr. Biggs, who is going to be a guest on this, which is time for the show at some time in the future.
Who is that?
Mr. Biggs has he expert on glues and adhesives, and he has agreed to be on time for the show. We just got to work it out because
maybe he can answer Argus's bunghole question.
No, he will definitely be
Or
able
the
to.
viewer mail. I'm sorry, the viewer mail.
The viewer mail.
Yeah, I didn't write that.
Yeah.
Mike Latoris
Question.
did.
This came from a viewer.
Don't try to
Ugh.
take things. I would never try to take something from Mike Latoris.
Kind of feel like Fid.
Oh
cornered
yeah, Argus
clit-
Fox would never steal a joke.
Dude, I kind of feel like Fid kind of cornered the whole clitoris genre with his clitorally
No,
and
no.
all that stuff. So when you go
Latoris. First name Mike.
Yeah, exactly,
Last name
exactly.
Latoris. Of the
Yeah, but I think that
of
you're
the
right on
Latoris Juice
Fox's
and
coattails
Extracts
with that.
Company of Bald Knob, Arizona.
Oh, Bald Knob is clever.
Of
like
Arizona.
that.
It's dry
I like
there.
that.
So you imagine
Yeah.
that
Why it'd
Latoris
be
juice.
especially bald.
Latoris juice is great when it's a dry day out in Bald Knob.
I don't know, dude. I just I don't know. I don't know.
All
I
right,
just picture you sitting there naked eating a bowl of cereal while you're doing the radio with us, and it's disturbing.
I do that every week. I maintain
I'll
eye
answer.
contact with Fid Chuli during the entire thing to maintain dominance.
Let me just answer, and by true what he just said, and I'm not proud of it. But let me answer Fear Man. Who sent this in?
Mike Latoris.
Oh yeah,
See, I still-
Mike Clitoris. Yeah,
That's original.
he sent it in. So Mike, I just want to tell you that the answer to your question is very simple.
Excuse me, Fid. Do you know Mike well enough to use his regular name? Shouldn't you call him Mr. Latoris?
Well, actually, they
He did
they
write
feel-
yours truly.
Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. He's trying to offer the branch of friendship.
He wants in on this sweet male action.
Well, truly, Chulies. He's using the code words. He's down. He's down with the clown.
He said yours truly.
Truly.
Well,
no,
then-
no, he was
Truly.
Truly. Oh wait, well, then
Chulies.
fuck him. Fuck Mike Clitoris. Do you hear that, everybody? Fuck my clitoris. But to answer his question, because
Cut
he's
out a
not a
little bit.
Patreon,
Bald
he's not a
knob,
Patreon
bald-
subscriber, so I'm not going to
bald
give him a
knob,
very
Arizona.
in-depth answer. All I want to tell Mike Clitoris is just don't get sand in it, and you'll be like, it'll be fine. And
Now-
by the way, donate money or shut the fuck up and go home.
Fid, is it your premise that this is a recycled Argus Q Fox bit?
It's not recycled. Well, I don't know. I feel like this is a
But that's
question
good for the planet, right? That's good for the planet if it is.
Yeah, steal plagiarism is good for the planet because you don't have to manufacture.
Right. So he's
Yeah.
technically a hero.
No, but this isn't plagiarism. We're just kidding about that. I think
I think
What
we
it-
are.
no, I think what it Fox is plagiarizing his own self, his
Right.
own.
He's like he's
black
recycling
self.
something that he did on the Tonight Show when Carson was still there.
But that's okay, dude. I do some of my
What was that,
own
Phil?
arguments on the show. You know,
I do it too. I think it's a super professional thing to do when you're on
And sometimes when I'm in the shower,
because you know how he could read that twice exactly. So he was like, that was good.
well, look,
It
So
made
then
us
while
look-
you're
made us look
busy
like
cutting
chumps,
in and
Fid.
cutting out there, what were the other bits that we were doing on tonight's show? What were all the other exciting things we were doing tonight?
well, blind eyes are coming up. We also have is it a band
Is
segment?
it a band?
We
Fit
also
Iron
have
Tide.
a brand new game called How Is It Racist that Peas and Dr. Fox don't know about. I'm sneaking
don't-
this up on
I'm not
them.
sure.
And
I
then
don't know
Pease
if I
has to
like
apologize, but we've already plugged
And then
SelloutCon, and we did a
At
viewer
the
mail.
end of
But we're approaching
does
the
apology
hour.
segment.
So I
No,
think
We're
we're
approaching
no,
the
where
top.
we're
Dude, we
at.
still have 15
No.
minutes.
No,
top
it's
of the
a
hour.
song break. It's what it's time for,
No, it's not time for the song break yet, Pease.
isn't it?
God damn it. We have to answer the goddamn viewer. We didn't answer it yet.
We didn't? No, you just
You
yelled
did.
about
20
it.
minutes.
You just
You did
screamed and
answer
yelled
it.
about it. I forgot. I forgot that I read
it-
that viewer mail.
Read it
Well, I
again.
have a viewer mail too. I had a mail, but I'm
Read
not
it
gonna
again,
do it
Argus,
this week.
so we can answer it.
We took too goddamn long.
We got plenty of
Read it
time.
again,
We're
Argus.
doing good. Okay. Dear
Okay.
time for the show. I make my
Dear
own
man.
fermented beverages, and I have
Nice.
acquired some old wooden casks. However, these casks have been augered so you can apply a tap spigot and are currently plugged with cork. Can you
Right.
tell me the best way to seal my bunghole? That would be the hole in the barrel.
Don't
I
get
cannot
people
trust a
bunghole.
cork in the bunghole while fluids and gases are expanding behind it.
You can't.
I need
That's
a
smart.
non-water soluble and non-reactive sealant to permanently close this old worn bunghole.
Can I answer the question?
Can I say
Go,
his
please
name
do,
again?
Fed.
Bullshit.
Say his name, yeah.
Look, what you need is you want to go for the 2-part epoxy. Don't go for the
Who does?
don't go
Who does,
for the
Clint?
the,
Who
the
does?
single
Mike?
element stuff. Go for
Mike?
the 2-part. And
Mike
by the
Litters?
way, your biggest enemy when it comes to this
Enemy
is going to
of it.
be small particulates.
Oh my God, the
You-
particulates.
That's right. You need to do this in an area isolated from
Particulate free.
matter, because that is going to break the air seal. So what you need to do is take this into take your bunghole into an isolated area free of free floating particulates.
Particles.
And then
Particulates.
apply
And
the
particles.
2-part epoxy, not the all-in-one shit. You're gonna want to go with the 2-part epoxy.
Food
so that-
grade.
Yes, and then you're gonna want to for about 48 hours, and you're gonna be fine as long
Yeah.
as you follow those instructions. It's not that hard.
Nothing will ever come out of your bunghole if you use this method.
All right, we did it.
Perfect.
We did it.
You guys
It
are
took us-
such winners.
It took us 20 minutes,
Aren't we?
but we answered one fucking question.
Who's your viewer mail, Peas?
Who's your blind eye, Fees?
No, we've done yours like 4 times, so I think that counts. We should move on to the next segment.
Well, what about my viewer?
Yeah, who's your
You couldn't
viewer mail,
remember it
Fed?
like me. You know what? I don't want
I
to do
remember it now.
now because Fox has
remember
written
it.
his down, and the minute we do any viewer mail, Fox is going to say, "Oh, can you read it again?" And it's going to be totally different. Everybody's going to see through our charade.
Who's your viewer mail, Fid?
Don't do
My
it.
viewer mail
Don't do it. Don't
said
do
who
it.
it was. Said like the funny name and the funny place where it
Place,
was.
yep.
Now I can't remember that, but
That
I
part.
do remember what they wrote in.
But it's a letter. Shouldn't you have it right in front of you?
Yeah, I should. I should.
I hate Argus Fox so much.
Dude, if we keep doing, dude, people are gonna figure out what the viewer mails if we keep acting like this.
Last
And
week,
then-
you guys
and then
told
what?
them they were fake. You flat
then
out
what are we gonna
said
do?
last week these are fake, and I was against you saying that.
Well, that's okay. Ixnay on the Aikfay piece.
I do think
Ixnay on the Aikfay.
Well, at
Okay,
least he
apparently
answered
me and
mine.
Peas are just competing for the Kenny Floyd Award
No.
tonight.
Nope,
Yeah,
I'm tapping
you're both
out.
just ready to go. Peas is ready to leave. He's gonna be like, I did an hour, and he's gonna leave.
No, I'm not. I'm
yeah,
gonna.
yeah, he is.
The hour and 15
yeah, he
minutes.
is.
Okay, my view
Yeah.
is from Frank Flanagan of
that
Crunchy
fucker.
Clit, Nevada. And Frank Flanagan, Crunchy
Nothing
Clit,
good will
Nevada.
come from this.
He writes in and he says, hey guys, for time for the show. I'm a big fan and I always loved your viewer mail segment, but I never had a question that I could write into you guys until now. So I want to know your guys' opinion. He says, when you're riding in the back seat of the car and the driver is talking to you and the driver keeps looking into the rear view mirror to make eye contact with you, and all you want to do is tell the driver, hey, keep your eyes on the road, through the rear view. We can still have a conversation. I can still hear you from the back seat.
It's a long letter.
A long letter.
It is a long letter. Fan. He's a fan. He says, how do I politely let the driver know that he doesn't have to let me make eye contact in the rear view as he drives down the road and we talk? How do I do that without breaking his stride? Because I want to hear what he has to say, but I don't want to tell him to shut the fuck up with his eyes. Love, Frank Flanagan of Crunchy Clit, Nevada.
Argus, now you've written a self-help pamphlet about avoiding eye contact in the rearview mirror, so I think that you're best suited to answer this viewer mail.
Well, he doesn't want to make self-contact. He wants to avoid contact with somebody else.
Correct.
Which is simple. Is that you sit on the other side of the back seat.
I think what he's perturbed about is like he doesn't want to not have a conversation with the driver. He just wants the driver to stop looking up at the rear view.
Yeah, all P's heard was, this guy has a problem looking in the mirror like I do.
Shut up.
Jeez.
Shut up.
P's.
Okay, so I'm going to do my viewer mail. Are you guys ready for my viewer mail?
All right.
What? I don't get an answer.
Yeah.
No,
you see
don't.
P's, it kind of works
Bust it open right now. This was a fake viewer mail. It's because the last time Dr. Fox was driving a car in the back seat, he kept talking to me and he kept looking up in the rearview mirror to make eye contact with me the same way that you normally make eye contact with the person that you're talking to. And I keep thinking to my head, dude, you don't have to fucking look at me. I'm literally a foot behind you. You can just look at the road and drive. But he kept looking up in the mirror back at me to make eye
Trying to connect with you.
because he's a polite conversationalist. But I didn't know how to tell Dr. Fox, dude, don't look at me. Just look at the road. I'll hear you.
Don't you look at me.
Goddamn tea.
You look away.
Your pie hole because it's 1 foot in front of my fucking face.
Don't you look at me while I'm doing this.
That's right.
So you want to hear my viewer mail?
We gotta go to a song, so hurry.
Are you gonna answer?
No, my viewer mail is really good.
Okay, Peas. Who is? Goddamn, I hate this show. I hate this show. Peas, who sent it?
So
Where are
this
they
is
calling
this is from Scalapod Torius. So it's not the Scalapod we know, it's a different one. And basically, here's the question that they're posing to us as I read this email. Dear Time for the Show, why does it seem like Argus Q Fox reads his viewer mails while Peas and Fid seem just to make shit up off the top of their head?
Ooh, good question.
Thanks for asking. Thanks for letting me know what's going on from Dry Gulch, Utah.
Great.
That's a good question.
Yeah. All right. Who wants to answer?
Who's your blind eye, Peas?
Who's your bone to pick?
I do have a blind eye, man. I got a blind eye. So it should get.
Do you?
Yeah, but should we do it now? I really do.
Really?
Yeah, I always think they're good blind eyes, but maybe it's not. I'm gonna wait to see what Argus reads for his blind eye.
Okay.
Well, that's coming up later.
Later in the show.
Don't worry.
Our clitorises are up against the glass. It's coming up against the top of the hour. We have blind
special
eyes.
Events.
We have Is It a Band? We have My New How Is It Racist? And we have at the very end of the show, Peas' Apologies.
No, I'm not doing one.
There's a lot to
No, you
tackle
are.
in an hour. Do you think we can do it?
We can't fit that all in and see what happens.
Well,
This is the most chaotic show ever.
I hope that I can even make it through the next hour. I am so
Hey, I read my mail.
The next hour is going to go
Let's
fast,
get 'em
'cause we have
stream
a
by,
lot
right?
of content.
Bang, boom,
So in
swing.
the meantime, we're going to play 20th Century Man by the Kinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be back with all dat hot content, dough.
Okay, so I'll leave you with this because we got dat content coming on Time for the Show, and those sweet dope ass plugs that are coming. Here you go. For all of you listening in, and playing along in the Discord chat room at timeforthewebsite.com. What country was the Caesar salad invented in? You're listening
Mexico.
to Time for the Show.
It is Mexico. Pretty sure it's Mexico.
Hi, Peas.
It's dark in here.
That's okay. I'm with you, Pete. Hold my hand. Hold my hand. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
What the fuck do you think's up with this Argus Q Fox?
Technically,
reading something tonight.
have you ever caught a good guy like a real superhero? Nah. Have you ever tried a disguise? Nah. All right. I can see that I will have to teach you how to be villains.
Listening to Time for the Show, an official product of Hypercube Laboratories. Listen to us live every week at www.freethinkradio.com and subscribe to our podcast at timeforthewebsite.com. Send us things in the mail. Hypercube Laboratory, P.O. Box 4304, Winterpark, Florida 32793. And join us on our interactive chat board for internet loser types at timeforthewebsite.com. Special thanks to our Patreon supporters, Dr. Cosmac, Reverend Count Slot, Reverend Scalpod, Apostasy Benord, Reverend Dr. Caller's Stupid Name 23, Reverend 80, Reverend Catfeather, Reverend Hazel of the Windmills, Reverend Jitney Fricure, and some other people. You're listening to Time for the Show!
The Supreme Court has already ruled that the federal government has no legitimate interest in classifying or in suppressing declassified information. So she signed a non-disclosure agreement, but I don't think it's going to hold.
Dude, you're the smartest fucking guy I know where do you come up with this stuff? I just amazed every now and then. I go, that fucking Fitchuli, he's like Einstein. That's Stephen Hawking.
We can't say Fitchuli on the radio, Peas.
Well, I don't know if it's true. That's just my
but it sounds. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's true to me now.
Well, it's true for everybody because we are live on the air, show style even. It's time for the show.
Fox did it again. It's time for the show.
Do you think anybody knows we're drunk yet?
Oh,
I'm
man.
drunk.
I am wasted. Well, what should we start off with then, Fitchuli?
Second hour.
It's the second hour.
We should at least
I've
say
plugged
that
the Patreons.
We didn't say their names.
I did. I did them in the plugs. I got them all.
Okay.
I nailed it.
Beg to disagree.
Okay.
He said their name.
He said we would do it later.
Yeah, it's later now, Fid. Like the Devo song, Peas doesn't get it. If you see what I'm saying.
Well, you know I'm not.
I got band names. I got 6 of them.
Did you write them down?
I came up with them. They're mine.
Yes.
And I forgot that I even came up with them, and I submitted them to Fid.
But you didn't say live on.
I didn't say what now, Fid? You're cutting out a bit there, buddy.
Guru Drew.
What now?
Potassium level member.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
shout out Guru Drew. Oh, I apologize.
Oh, you know what? You did
It's
do the
because I was
And
doing the
you didn't say
Patreon
Hazel.
list.
And Hazel, you forgot her.
No,
You
I
didn't
said
say
Hazel.
Cat Feather.
Yes, I
No,
did.
Kappa.
You didn't say Dr. Cosmac.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he did. He did say
No.
Cosmax Commandos.
Cosmac's Commandos.
I did all of our Patreons for the month, and now you're
And we
thinking
should-
Guru Drew because he don't like
Let's
it.
do. Let's.
And you
let's do
thanked
the other
Elvis
places.
Martini earlier, but praise
Hey,
Elvis.
where was that salad made that you were teasing?
Oh yeah, we got the answer to the trivia. So well, what did you think? Peas?
Mexico.
Mexico. You think everything.
It was actually how's this, dude? It was actually invented in Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico.
All right, and Fid,
And
what's
the people
your
say it's
guess?
invented in America are wrong
Well, you didn't even let Fid give his answer.
because it'll be wrong.
What was your answer, Fid?
My answer was Tierra del Fuego.
Well, it was Mexico. Fid was Peas was right, and it was made in Tijuana, by a guy named Caesar.
Yeah. And so, just so you guys, everybody thinks that Peas is an idiot, but Peas, when compared to the brilliance of Fid Chuli,
Peas
sure,
knows his
he's an
audience
idiot.
vegetables.
But outside, if you take Fid Chuli out of the equation, Peas is kind of smart.
Okay, well, if you're so smart, then who decided to put anchovies in the Caesar salad?
I'm
I
sure
like
it was
how- I like how
it was
Pete is,
Caesar.
like, basing his intelligence
Well, you're wrong.
cap like golfers.
You're wrong, Peas. You're wrong. It was his brother. His brother, Caesar himself, did not want to put anchovies into his salad. He
Okay,
did not
but-
want to.
You know what's a lot more to this?
So there,
since
you
we're
don't
5
know so
hours
much now, do
into
you?
the second hour of the show, we're gonna play the game, and this is as big
It's a big
as a
game.
surprise to the listeners as it is to Dr. Fox and Reverend Peas, because
What are
this
the
is
rules?
not only a brand new game.
Are
to
we playing the
listeners,
brand
but-
new game
but
now? We're not gonna do the band names?
We're doing a brand new
game
right now.
Brand new
And
game. Brand new
Dr.
game.
Fox
Okay.
and Reverend Peas have no idea
Head to head,
about this
mano a
game.
mano.
Okay.
I'm springing this. This is a brand new game I just thought of, but we're gonna play it, and it's gonna be 5 rounds,
Fabulous.
and I'm gonna be officiating,
Is
and
this the
Dr.
game you
Fox
told me not to
and,
tell Peas
and
about?
Reverend Peas are gonna be playing against each other, and the name of this game is How Is It Racist? The way it goes is I'm going to name a supremely innocuous physical object, and then Reverend Peas and Dr. Fox, whenever one of them figures out how it's racist, first they're gonna buzz in with their name. So Peas is gonna say P, Fox is gonna say Fox. That's how they buzz in.
Okay.
And then they're gonna tell me how it's racist.
Okay.
So just to get the game,
Okay.
to let everybody know how it works, we're gonna do the first round.
Is this a pre-league game? Like this will lead up into the league?
No, this
later
is not
on?
a scrimmage. This is an official match.
Official match.
Man.
This is a official.
I didn't even bring my
sanctioned
pads.
match.
Professional athletes.
Okay, so I can't. All right. Okay, so I gotta. Okay. The first.
Yeah,
to
no,
say
I'm just
how
gonna
it's
say it.
racist. Okay.
I'm gonna
I got
say
you.
the name of an object.
I'm
and then-
down. I'm ready to roll.
Let's
Peas,
do
you
it.
got it.
All right,
Let's
so
do this thing.
All
you
right.
guys,
What you
I'm
got?
Gonna say the name, and once you guys and take a second.
Peas.
I'm.
But,
okay,
but once you figure out
Peas.
the object is
Sid,
racist,
Sid
yeah,
is using
exactly,
his white
exactly.
privilege
Okay, all
to
right,
mansplain to
all right,
me
let's start,
about
let's
the
start.
game.
All right, let's go.
Point
let's go. Okay.
Peas.
All right. So
I'm
the
ready to
first, how is it racist object is extension ladder.
Peas.
Extension ladder. Peas. How is it
An
racist?
extension ladder assumes someone needs a ladder with extension on it to get to where they want to be in a height level when they might not need that, or they might want to adapt to themselves. They won't need the corporations or big pharma telling them what kind of extensions they need for their height requirements.
Dr. Fox, do you have a counter?
I do. For the
Okay.
extension ladder,
Yes.
it is racist because they are made for white people because it's made to reach higher places that they have already gotten to.
Oh, I concede. He wins that one.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Pete.
Yeah, damn.
Dr.
I don't think
Fox.
I maybe you should explain the game better.
No, that's
No,
the game.
I think
You
that's the game. All right,
that's
what's
a
the
good
next one?
figure.
One Dr.
Goddamn.
Fox. Woo!
Damn.
Burning it up.
Okay, the next, how is it
Fox
racist?
is a better racist than me. I do have
I
to
know.
concede.
How is it racist? I play this every day. I have to wake up and, shave swastikas into my forehead one line at a time, just like everybody
Just like
else.
everybody else.
Just like
Just
everybody
like
else.
everybody else.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, what we got?
Okay, the next how is it racist object
Peace.
is peace. Go ahead.
It's just gonna be bad. It's racist because that's
Oh, come
obvious.
on. All right. Well, what's the point?
I might
So
have
Timed in
prematurely.
early. No,
I was
it's
having fun,
2-0.
Fid. I enjoyed your game.
Sorry, it's 2-0.
Finally, one I
Oh.
can win.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. The next how is it object is pencil eraser. Pencil eraser. How is it racist?
Peas,
Reverend Peace.
because the pencil eraser erases the black writing of the pencil.
Okay, Dr. Fox, you can risk a follow-up, or you can rely on Peace's answer. What do you want to do?
It's racist because it assumes you wrote a good idea down.
Ooh,
I think I won that one.
goes to Peas.
Oh, I
One
meant to say
apiece.
I meant to say a bad idea.
One apiece.
No, okay, so it's 2-1. It's Dr.
Couldn't come
Fox
up with
has
one
2
fast
One
points.
to one. One
All
to one. Fid.
No, it's 2-1 because second one, and I just by
I just
default.
did the second one for comedic purposes. That shouldn't count against.
All right,
me.
next one.
There's nothing funny about cheating, Reverend Peace.
Damn it. All right, so the pressure's on. Let's go.
It's okay.
That's
The
right.
judges got it.
Damn it.
All right. The next how is it racist item is an abacus. An abacus.
Peas.
Reverend Peace.
Because it assumes the Chinese don't have access to calculators.
Okay, Dr. Fox, do you want to risk a counter argument?
Risk a
leave it
counter
to my
argument.
judgment.
I don't understand the risk. I think he's got to say an answer and it gets judged on its merits.
No, the way it goes is
Like
If
you
I-
steal in Family Feud. If he gets a better answer, then he steals.
Yeah, if I have a better answer to give, other than that, then I would just kind of concede that would be the best way to do it. But you see, Peas, for the sake of radio, he just buzzes in really quick and he goes with something silly. That's how he won the last one, because he
That
cheats.
wasn't silly.
Because he cheats.
I don't
it's okay.
cheat.
So what? I'm
Peas
sorry.
Chinese do have access
well,
to calculators.
Dr. Fox, before you give your answer, please remind everybody what your answer was to why an abacus is racist.
Because it assumes the Chinese don't have access to calculators.
Okay, Dr. Fox.
Man, that is a hard one.
Final answer.
It's just Peas gave an answer, so I have to give one.
5,
How is an abacus
4,
racist?
3, 2. Nope. I'm sorry, Dr.
I got nothing. I got
Tied
nothing.
it up.
You lose because you buzzed in and you
Tied
had
it up.
nothing. Even
I
though
didn't
Pete
buzz
buzzed
in.
first.
Peas buzzed in,
Yes, you
and
did.
then he answered. I didn't say anything.
You buzzed in for the challenge.
No, I
Can't do that if you
didn't.
don't
I didn't buzz
challenge.
in.
Okay, here's the way
Peas
the
buzzed
game.
in, and you asked him, and then you asked me, did I want to risk a counter argument? And I said, what do you mean risk?
Yeah. Do you lose a point if you don't win it?
No, here's the way it worked. Okay. if you can either so the first person.
Are you sure you haven't played this game before?
This is great. This is great. No. Dude, I just made this game up.
Okay, well I've got nothing for the abacus because Peas immediately went with Chinese people, and that's all I could go with was Chinese because people associate Chinese people with it. That's why it's racist. That's how it's racist.
Okay, you're right. That is kind of racist. But let me
is racist.
Clarify.
But mine was kind of clever.
How the game works, okay? I say in an innocuous object, okay? And then whoever buzzes in with their reason why it's racist,
Super good game.
the other person can either leave it up to my judgment, is it racist, yes or no, or they can apply their own. The second person can apply their own argument that they think is better.
So no one could get a point.
No, well let me. Okay, let's say the object was a space shuttle. Okay, and I said, how is the space shuttle racist? And then Reverend Peas buzzes in, and Peas says the space shuttle is racist because it tries to. It tries to promote the fact that white things accelerate higher faster than anything else.
I was going somewhere with that.
And now,
but we get that. All right, so I just didn't know it was a double dare situation. I didn't know you were going all Mark Summers on this thing.
Here's how it works.
I have my Wacom tablet. Can I write my name down and put it on the screen too?
The way it works is that if the other person gives a reason why, then you can either me, Fid Chuli, as the judge, say yes or no. And if I say no,
I couldn't really hear what you were saying. You were cutting out there a lot.
God damn it.
He's gonna say yes or no.
So you can either let the person give their reason.
I want to take the physical challenge.
Then the judge says yes or no. And then if the judge says no, you win. Or you can offer a better reason why it's racist. And if your reason is not good, then the original person that chimed in wins. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but that means that you're getting to pick your favorite. It's not fair.
Yeah, you're arbitrarily judging us.
Yeah.
That's why it's called judging! I get to judge. All I want to do is judge everybody.
But you're judging racism.
It makes me feel good about myself.
And
okay, what's the next one? What's the next one?
ahead.
We went through 5 minutes of how the game is played. What's the next one?
Yeah, because of you.
Okay,
dummies.
well, I
That's
don't
what we
have anything
call-
for an abacus. So, according to Peas,
abacuses are racist because everyone knows the Chinese have access to calculators.
and I would say that they don't because they work in factories
So
making
game is
calculators, not buying them.
I'm saying mine is still stronger.
Mine is actually true.
I'm saying both of yours are wrong. Point to Argus Q Fox because I think he's a little bit more correct as to why abacuses are
All right,
racist.
I like this game again. What's the next? What's the next
is a
one?
ridiculous game,
What's
and
the
this
next
whole
one?
game is racist.
That's why I gave Argus a point because I wanted him to be back in
What's
it.
the
I don't
next?
feel
What's
like
the
he
next
should-
thing to be
now
racist?
It's like 2-1
What's
for
the next
Argus.
racist thing?
All right, now it's tied. Now it's tied up.
All right, for
It's
all the
2-2.
racist beans
All right. Well, we still have about
in
90
Bald Knob,
more to go.
Arizona.
We still have about 80 to 90. What was it? 85. Still have 85 more to go. So,
Okay.
All right. The next one is: how is the screw-on gas cap to your car racist? You know the cap that goes on your fuel tank in your
Peas.
car. Reverend
Peas.
Peas.
It's racist because it prevents Mexicans from getting the gas when they need it.
Does it? Does it?
Yeah, it does.
How?
Screw-on gas cap.
Taking them a long time to get it off. They gotta siphon that gas and get going.
Okay, I'm just gonna disappoint. I'm not even gonna wait for him to answer. That was. I'm gonna give that one to Fox. He just took the lead. It's 2-3. What do you mean? What do you mean it takes Mexico to steal your?
Was that wrong of me?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like moral. Stupid.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but it's still anybody's
Stupid
game. It's still anybody's game. It's still anybody's game.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Now what was it? Was it a screw-in gas cap?
You know the thing that you put like off when in fuel in your car. You know when you open up the hinge and you take the goddamn.
I assumed it was one of them locking caps. I don't know why.
You assumed.
I didn't say that, Pete.
I know you did. I know now that you didn't say that, but that's why my answer was based
Well, the
on.
devil is in the.
It is.
All right.
But my answer would have been correct if it had been a locking gas cap.
Okay.
Correct.
How about
no, not well.
How about
okay.
this one? And be careful.
What's the
Because
next one?
how is the stitching on a baseball racist? The stitching on a baseball.
See, I
Ooh, have the stumped on this one, but the first one that buzzes in gets to answer first.
well, yeah, because now we're
It's
thinking
the-
about them.
Well, I'm
This is
scared
good
of my
radio.
Think
answer.
about
We're gonna-
it. You get to think about it. How is the stitching on a baseball racist? Just picture a baseball in your head. You know, that curvy pattern, and it has those like the V kind of pattern going all around.
Now,
And,
Fid, when you came up with these, now did you come up with a reason yourself for why these are racist?
No,
Like
I'm
the
thinking of them
extension
right. I just thought of that when I said it. So there's
You're
no.
not- okay, so how about you? How is
There's
the
no
stitching
Is
on
this,
behind
baseball
this.
racist?
Is this a pre-1950s baseball or a post-1950s baseball? Like pre or post Jackie Robinson?
Well, what's the difference, Peas?
Oh, it's
I
a
don't think
huge
there's
difference.
a difference between
I
the
think it's
stitching.
pretty evident where my question leads to, because baseball for many years was a segregated sport where black athletes were not allowed to play with white athletes.
Yeah, let
So
me stop
in that,
I'm not talking
if it
about
was
the
a
sport
pre-
of baseball. I'm talking about the
But-
stitching.
do they
The
use
stitching
balls?
itself.
Do they use baseballs in the
Hey,
sport
no,
of
you have
baseball?
to buzz in if Sir Peas.
Baseball
I'm sorry,
is
I'm
racist.
sorry.
I need clarification if it needs. You disqualify me for asking if it's pre-1950
you're
baseball or post-1950s
Dr.
baseball.
Fox,
That's a
sorry,
legitimate question.
Sorry, you're DQ'd. You're DQ'd.
Oh my god.
Dr.
So I
Fox,
win.
2-4. It's 2-4.
I got
The
nothing.
Peas, you can come back. You can come back. I'm sorry, Peas. You can't do. You have to do all the legwork yourself on figuring out.
I don't think
This
this
objects
was
are
well
racist.
thought
I guess-
out, this game.
I don't know. It just,
You know, you would think that.
I think this game is
Sudden
rather
now.
skewed.
To Fid
Okay.
Chili's way of thinking. Why do you think it's racist, Fid?
Yeah, that was my
I didn't
question.
say it was.
I
Well,
know,
then why don't you
but-
pick
but-
it as an object? The object should be inherently racist at some level for us to be able
No,
to
it
answer the
shouldn't.
question.
That's the joke, you idiot.
Oh. Oh.
That we couldn't come up with things that
That's
made it
the
racist.
joke.
Okay.
Okay.
get it.
You should have said that earlier.
Yeah.
The
Now,
whole
let's-
point is that we take things
Okay.
that aren't racist.
all right.
They're racist. Figure it out.
Argus, was that clear to you?
Yeah, I got it. It was like a comedy writing bit, but instead of writing things, we tried to play it as a game. And so we just started coming up with stuff like really slowly.
Okay. Damn.
But then we would buzz in. We would try to come up with something.
Peas.
And Peas, and then Peas would give his.
Oh, don't start that. Don't start that. That's saucy.
Actually, Peas did
That's
pretty.
saucy and sassy.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, Peas is racist.
Peas had the spirit of the game. He I think Peas knows the spirit and the intention
He
and
just
the
likes winning.
Does he?
Well,
as
what
long as
else-
you say the spirit of the game, it's not racist.
All right, so
And if you say statistically, if you say the word statistically twice in a row, it's not racist. It's like, you know, if you say like black people are a murderous bunch. Statistically.
I'm not sure
say it
this
twice.
is good for the show.
Just say it twice. You know?
Fid's
I do
just
think-
mad that this week's band names that he didn't come up with them.
No, here's the thing. I think that because we have high numbers in the UK, I think they probably thought the Mexican joke was super funny.
Well,
There was a joke?
Mexican are completely unreliable. Statistically.
Well, they're good at
You
making
can
salads.
say anything. You
They
can
make
say
the- they
anything
make
if you
the
say
most
statistically
popular-
after it.
I
Salad.
said statistically twice. It said the word statistically twice in a row. That's
We
not
should play-
racist.
We should redeem this bit by playing an immediate round of Is It a Band?
Yeah, I even got
All
him
right,
looked up.
All right, let's do it.
Fid's
Let's
all
do it.
upset now. He's
God,
all
I
sad.
hate you guys. I
This
hate
is
you
but
guys.
Fid, this is how I felt when I said I have a bone to pick when I did the bone to pick game. That sometimes they don't work out.
Well, let's play bone to pick.
No,
Even though it's
no,
the same thing as. No,
because
it
you
wasn't.
have too many bones to pick now. You'd just be picking bones with me and Argus. It's not in the. We're gonna do. Is it a band
Wasn't
name?
that it was a bad idea? Just calling it the blind eye segment.
Nah, it was totally.
What's
different.
the difference between
It
the
was a totally different.
bone to
game.
pick? No, you tell me right now in front of all of our fans.
No.
You tell me what the difference is between the blind eye segment and the bone
First
to
of
pick
all,
segment.
I
No,
need to
tell me
do-
the difference.
Okay, I will, but there's some backstory for our new listeners, our new Patreons, people who are potential Patreons.
Okay,
I
you're
invented
right.
this great game called Bone to Pick, and the premise is that somebody on the show would have done something like one of the hosts or something like that irritated one of the other hosts, and we would say, for example, Fid
It's a
Chuli,
fun game.
I got a bone to pick with you, and then you would make up like why you were mad at Fid, and you wouldn't be really mad at Fid. It would just
Oh
be a
yeah,
bone
that's
to
a
pick.
great
And then-
premise.
And then Fid's like, oh, that's exactly like the blind eye. And it was totally different than the blind eye. It might have, maybe one was a homage to the other. Who knows which one really came first anyway. But blind eye caught on and bone to pick didn't. So I'm just saying sometimes that, the games are not winners. But we do have a winner in Is It a Band? And I think we should play that.
Yeah, which is so. I think you proved that your own bone to pick segment sucks.
No. It was brilliant, and I think the audience, Cosmac, went on and on about it. We had so many personal, long, late night phone conversations about why you guys didn't feel like it was working when he really was on board with it.
Except for the fact that your bone to was your own bone to pick segment. You had a bone to pick with bone to pick.
Well, again, it's all water under the bridge. Prepare ourselves for Is It a Band Name?
All right. Well,
If that's okay with everybody.
If that's okay with
God.
Fid, is it okay with Fid that we played the other game that he invented that became the most popular game on the show?
Yeah, like
I mean,
the really
what is it?
fun
Your
game, the
feelings hurt that
interactive
your other
game.
games sucked, but you still got this great game that everybody loves to play? Having
Actually-
one great game is not enough for you?
actually, how is it rated? It's a great game. You guys just suck at it. Okay.
Sure.
So just because
Perfect.
you can't sink a three from the free throw line doesn't mean basketball suck. But I just fucked that up because I said sink a three from the free throw line. It's not. It's not 3 points from the free throw
Fid
line.
was even making comments about the band names earlier. He didn't like them.
Dude, you know that
He
you've
hated
rattled Fid
everything
Chuli
about
when he
tonight's
starts
show.
using sports
Dude,
ball
I'm an asshole.
analogies.
Don't you know that I'm a prick? Don't you know that?
Like, I'm surprised Fid was able to pronounce the word baseball, and you know that he's on a week, and he's backpedaling when he starts using sports analogies of which he has no life experience nor knowledge of.
Oh please! I sports growing up. How dare you, Pete?
He's just trying to impress his dad.
Dodgeball and tetherball are not sports.
What about rock, paper, scissors?
Rock,
There
paper,
is a
scissors is racist.
there is a competitive league. There's a competitive league.
It's just, it sounds like a premise for something you'd have at an actual production meeting. And you would list a couple things out. But a couple, like, the idea of shooting them off, like, right off the bat. Because I would want to think about it for a little bit, but I just didn't think it was terribly
but that's
good
because you're the
radio.
professional one.
We had to,
All right, well, this fucking sucked. And you know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna give all Patreons this month because
No, you're not.
I
You
know
already,
what?
you already spent all their money on train tickets like your
they
Monopoly.
paid-
that's Mr.
This
Monopoly.
is terrible.
Traveling up and down the
God,
coast of Florida
I'm
on a train like
embarrassed.
you're Mr. Moneybags from Monopoly.
That's
I got Patreon members. I'm going to the dining lodge.
Well, you guys want to do
I
blind
got,
eyes or you want to do
cigar.
band names?
Telling
well, they
people.
I have
put me
a
on
viewer
the
mail.
B&O Railroad just because
No,
I had
no.
so much B and O.
Dude, Argus Q Fox, you wrote those band names down this week. Why don't you list the first one off?
You want it?
I do
Well,
want it.
nobody
Give it
look-
to me. Give it to
I
me.
looked 'em up.
Give
I
it
looked
to
'em
me,
all up.
baby. Give
I
it
looked
to
at
me,
all
baby.
6 of them.
Dr. Fox looks them up. Okay,
Yeah.
Peas and I are gonna play against each other.
Yeah,
Fox
it's a
can play
fun
too.
game. It's a really
He
good
can play.
game.
He look.
You make up the games every damn week.
Yeah,
And
but
you
I don't
play.
look him up.
He didn't look him up yet.
I give him the Scalpod to look up.
The first band name.
Did you look him up, Fox? Did
I
you
looked
look
him up. The first
Okay, you
band
can't
name.
play.
Fid, I know he's seen them, but I know he hasn't looked up any of these. But
Because Fid's honest.
do we need to go over the rules and everything first?
No,
Are you
no,
guys
people
good
know how
on
to play the
is it
goddamn
a
game.
band?
We're gonna
Alright,
say a
the-
band.
the-
It
alright,
is or
game
it
is
isn't a band name.
Reigning champion Peas versus Fid, or actually I think it's a tie. I forget.
It's a tie. We are
All right, so
tied.
here we
in
go.
championship
World
level.
No, it's
Championship
Peas.
round.
Peas is ahead of.
The
No,
first
dude, we're
band
one
name.
apiece.
And is it a band? Is
Is it a
Okay.
band?
the
All right, so
Dandy
we're not even-
Fops.
The game. Tell what the game we're playing is.
I couldn't
That's
hear
bad
what you were
radio.
saying, Fid. You
We
cut
did
out
tell
like
him
a
what the
lot.
game was. We must have
Yeah.
cut out when you
All
were listening.
right. All right. Whatever. Let's just play.
Oh my god.
All right, I'll say it again. The first band name is
Is what?
The Dandy Fox.
Oh, see, even Peas heard it. He knew what it
Okay.
was.
The Dandy Fox. Fid
Fops,
says no.
F-O-P-S.
Yep. No, dude, that's obviously it's a bar name, but I'm gonna say it's a band name too.
So Peas says yes, Fid says no
Fid says no.
for the Dandy Fops. And, drum roll please, the answer is Ka-chunk. No, not a band. Not a band. The
Oh,
Dandy
you should
Fops
see if
is
it's a
not
bar. I
band.
bet you it's a bar.
Okay, so Fid has 1, Peas has nothing.
Hey guys, what if we play this game and we make up like bar names and then we say, "Is it a bar?" and we like say the name and then people decide if it's a bar or not.
Well, they don't
Well, we
decide
could-
if it's a bar or not.
That would be a
Peas.
good game though, right? And I
Well, no, they
wanna get
don't.
credit
No,
for
not
that
if
one.
they decide whether it is or not. It would be whether there is one or not.
Oh.
Oh, the drama is gone because we're not waiting for Scalpel.
Wow,
we're not
grammar
going around.
Nazi, Dr. Fox. You know
Yeah.
what he meant. You know what he meant.
Next
Yeah,
game.
Sure.
Next game.
The next game. You ready for the next game?
The next band name, Fox. Don't
Oh.
don't.
Sorry,
Don't
you were
you-
cutting out a little bit.
I
Okay, you
hate
ready?
everybody in the.
You want the second? You want the second band name now? The second band name is
Give it to me,
Chocolate
baby.
Malta.
What is it?
I'm
Chocolate
sorry, I
Malta.
said it. Couldn't you hear me while
Chocolate
Peas
Malta.
was talking?
Chocolate Malta.
No.
Peas heard it.
No.
What was
that's
it,
not,
Peas?
Nah, Chocolate Malta. It's not a band name.
How, now, you know how it's spelled? Chocolate.
Chocolate Malta. Malta.
Yeah. Okay, and you're gonna say no, huh?
I'm gonna say no.
How about you, Fid Chuli?
No.
So Chocolate Malta, is it a band? You
No
both
way.
Say no.
I don't even know how you came up with that.
So gay.
It is not
pretty
a
gay.
band.
Of course it's not. What even?
What kind of idiot would call a band Chocolate Malta?
I don't even get that. It doesn't make sense. Like it's gotta be.
It's not even clever.
You know what? You know what? I'm kind of a kinship to you now that I'm in the dark room where you are normally broadcasting out of.
See how it feels?
Yeah, now I see how it feels, and I'm kind of sympathetic to my brother the Peas.
All right, let's just do the next one.
You want the
Fid
next
1,
one?
P0.
You ready? Okay. The third band name is Bananas Foster the People.
Bananas the people.
I feel like there's one called the Bananas Foster, but the people is throwing me off.
Yeah, that's right. I agree with Peas, and you know I know agreeing with Peas doesn't make it
awful.
interesting. It's bad radio because normally like you're supposed to, you know, one guy's supposed to say one thing, the other guy's supposed to say the other thing, but I cannot, in good conscience, disagree with the Peas on this one.
So we're gonna go.
Bananas
It's not a band name.
Foster the People being a band. Say no. Dr. Fox, is it a band name?
Bananas Foster the People is not a band name.
Of course it's not.
Because again, it's not even very clever.
You got. A good time. How about you?
Fid made really good fucking band names. But...
Okay. All right. Well, I got your next one. All right. Are you ready, Fid?
I'm ready.
Are you ready, Reverend Peas?
Yeah, I'm ready, my brother.
Those handsome ears perked and ready. All right. The fourth band.
The fourth band is
Grape Whistle.
That's a band.
Wait. Did you spell that? Spell the first word, please.
Grape. G.
Oh, I thought you said Rape Whistle. No, I thought you said Rape Whistle. Rape Whistle's a band. Grape Whistle is not a band.
Wait, spell that phonetic.
Oh,
are you
man.
saying golf
Golf,
Romeo?
Romeo, Alpha.
Okay.
Grape Whistle.
No, fuck.
Golf
It's not
Romeo.
a band.
Alpha.
So
Okay.
So Fid, you know there's a band called Rape Whistle. There's gotta be, right?
Hold on. What's the score?
It's
Fid, you
you're
have
one up.
one.
You have one, and we've agreed on everything else. I'm gonna say if he had said the band name was Rape Whistle, I would say yes, absolutely, it's a band name. But Grape Whistle, again, it feels like maybe on the Grape Ape Power Hour they had some kind of parody thing, but I don't even think they're that edgy. I'm gonna say it's not a band.
So I'm 1 point.
You're 1 point. You're in the lead.
Okay, I'm gonna do this completely strategically, and because I'm 1 point ahead, I have a little bit of breathing room.
You do.
So I'm gonna say,
Grape Whistle.
Grape Whistle.
Grape Ape.
I really think that is a band.
It is.
I'm saying yes. Fid says yes.
Oh,
P
my
says
God.
no. Dr. Fox, is Grape Whistle a band?
According to the internet, Grape Whistle is not a band.
So there you go, dude. So there you go. Now it's all tied up. Are you throwing this competition,
There's
Fitchu?
no way that's not a
Dude, there's no way that is a band.
That was
It's
the name of
Grape
my
Whistle.
yeah, it's pretty great. I came up
Look
with
up-
that.
Look up Rape Whistle.
No, the next band is Lonely Baloney, and that's baloney spelled Bologna. Lonely Baloney.
All right.
It's
Well,
a
now
tie
it's
game.
tied.
See, but
Tie
that
game.
spelling would be Lonely Bologna.
No,
And
it's
so-
Lonely Baloney.
That's
is-
what it is. That's what we're betting on, Pete. But we're tied now.
Tied up.
I have
Tied
to go
up.
first. And
Oscar
I am
Mayer
going to
makes
say
the best of
yes. I'm going to say yes.
BLOGNA.
That's a band.
Lonely Baloney. It's the Oscar Mayer. Oscar Mayer spells baloney that way. Fucking
Oh,
come on.
Oh, hold
goddamn.
on. There's a controversy. Bananas foster the people and their hit single Pump Up Kicks. The score is wrong because Fox is wrong on 2 of these. Grape Whistle, not a band. But
Uh-oh.
they're saying Bananas foster the people had a hit single called Pump Up Kicks.
Our
K-
fans
Well, we
in
said
the
Grape
Discord
Whistle is
have
not a band.
covered a controversy.
Grape Whistle
They're
is not a
saying-
band. But then I need to see this. Then I need some citations, please. And remember,
well,
guys, we're 5 minutes delayed on the chat.
Hazel of the Windmill, please provide a
Oh,
link.
they're saying they're finding things. All right, well,
Man,
oh, now they're coming in.
bullshit.
Now they're coming in.
This is not how to play. Is it a band?
Well,
this
how
is
did
a, this is a
Scalpod find 'em?
travesty.
Well, the names
I'm
usually
doing it
are-
the way that
Scalpod
you were doing it
Fid,
by
Scalpod
putting in
still
the
is you.
name and
No.
then the word band.
and the names are usually more clever.
This is there's a DallasObserver.com/me your comprehensive guide -2 band -names -food -7053528 says
I'm clicking it.
that Bananas Foster the People is banned. This is a controversy. Now we have some heat on our hands. But you know what? Heat puts asses into seats.
No, according to the
No.
article, that is food puns
These
of
might
band
all be
names. It is
parody.
not
These
a
might
band.
all be parody bands. I don't know.
Yeah, they're not.
No,
it-
Fiona
it says-
Apple. Well, Fiona Apple is a parody band.
It's still a band.
Radio
John-
Bread,
John
Jack
May-
White
John
Truffles,
Mayer.
Alabama Milkshakes.
We're gonna have to stand with
Okra. Yeah, it's not a band.
yeah. We're gonna have to Van Kalen. We're gonna have to stick with Fox's original assessment.
And
Hazel-
and we
Hazel
did say
led
that-
us astray.
And we did see that Grape
Really?
Whistle is not a
Hazel
band.
has led us astray.
What is it? Well, what happened?
It was a
What was
list
the-
of band names as food puns.
Like they were funny. They basically stole our idea.
They stole
with
my
food.
joke. Bananas
So what's
Foster
the
the
last?
People
What's
was
the
my
last
idea.
band? What's the last band?
Well, we did Lonely Baloney.
I'm gonna say that's not a band.
Fid
I say yes. Fid says yes.
on
All right, so this there can only be one after
BOLOGNA.
this.
Spelled both
Hazel
of you.
of the Wind to the
She
show.
retracted it. She redacted it. She redacted
He
the
retracted
statement.
it, but we're a poor, broken, wounded show, and you kicked.
Oh,
And I love you, Hazel Windmills, and I miss you. I haven't seen you since the last time I was at X Day. But
She's
come
my
on,
friend.
what are you doing?
She's my friend.
Guru Drew says,
He's
Better.
so yeah. Apparently,
But there
Aaron's
is
got
a
super-
there is a entry here as cited earlier for the Dandy Fops.
But again, that band is the Lonely Bologna, not
So
Bologna.
No, that's
Bologna.
baloney. That is how you spell baloney.
I
Yes.
don't think that it is, dude.
sorry,
It
peas. Sorry,
And-
Maybe
I'm
maybe
gonna
in
take-
Florida, maybe in the
Lonely
Spanish
Bologna
Empire.
spelled the correct way is not a band.
Good. I'm taking it. Wait, it's not.
It's not a
No,
band.
So
I think we're
So-
tied up again.
No, Peas
yeah,
is
no,
ahead
I'm the
now.
winner. I'm ahead.
And we have one left.
One left. This
It's-
is it.
it's
The big.
Fid's
Peas,
chance.
you have no.
But here's the thing, the Dandy Fops is a band. We have a calendar here of marking that they did play at a bar in 2016, the Dandy Fops.
Oh,
In fact, there's even a picture of a dandy fop.
Well, it's okay because Pete and I voted.
You voted the same on that.
It doesn't matter.
So that's fine. So
The
at least we're
results are mute.
clarified.
It's
this means
inconsequential.
that this last one, this very, very last one.
This is gonna be the best one.
This is
It'll
it.
This will
Better
make
be.
up for the other ones that
So
weren't
the
so
Dandy
clever.
Fops is a band, Chocolate Malta is not, Bananas Foster the People is not, Grape Whistle is not, Lonely Baloney is not a band. Tonight's last, is it a band?
This is for the win.
The Greasebacks.
That's definitely a band. Definitely a band.
No. Fid says not a band.
Not a band? Are you
Well,
sure
I
it's
have
a...
to say
all right,
no
all right.
because we tied and Pete said yes, and I want to win. So
All
I'm
right.
saying no. Actually, I think it is a band, but I'm voting no as a matter of
Dude, we're not tied.
strategy.
I'm ahead. I'm ahead. This is what you need to tie the game.
All right. Well, as a matter of strategy, I'm saying no.
All right, well, the Greasebacks is not a band.
Yeah.
Hazel, is that correct? I'm gonna wait till Hazel says so.
Hazel is asking, is it one word or two? But I say
One
either
word.
way. Either way, it's not a band.
Either I can't believe that's not a band name, especially after my joke about gasoline earlier.
Well, Peas, that's why we
Nope, not a band.
a lot of great band names out there that you can't believe aren't a band, and
Not
there's
a
that.
band. So it's all tied up here at the World Series. Of
All right,
Stupid.
and that's an official game. That means that it is Peas and Fid are still tied, one game apiece, with a tie between them.
We'll have
No,
to
we
find
gotta
out-
do it.
We'll have to find out what
gotta do
happens
There
it.
can
next
be a tie
week.
in the game. They find out next week. The official score of tonight's game will be a draw, which leaves the
Bullshit.
initial standings
Okay,
in the league
all right,
at
so-
one apiece.
I love that we spend half the show talking about how it's going to be a great show when it comes up. But we've got time for Blind Eyes, and
All I
then
said is
Peas-
how much the show was going to.
and then
That's
Peas
all I've been talking
has
about.
his apologies, and we got a
All
doozy of an
sniffer.
apology tonight.
I don't have any apologies.
Oh,
It was a
you're
good
going
show.
to. So
Do you have a blind eye?
do you have a
I
blind
do
eye,
have a,
Peas?
I do have a blind eye.
All right, who wants
Okay.
to give the quick blind eye disclaimer, legal disclaimer?
Okay, I'll very quickly that what we do here is called the blind eye segment, and the reason that we call it the blind eye segment is because we're going to name a bunch of people that if ISIS attacked, we, the hosts of Time for the Show, would turn a blind eye to ISIS attacking them. So ISIS, if you're listening, and we know you are, here are the people that you can attack without getting any resistance from us, even though you'll probably get a lot of resistance from the United States military, but not from us, the hosts of Time for the Show. So that
For
being
1 week.
said,
For 1
Yeah,
week.
One week.
for a week, and that's all you get. So this is your window.
They didn't get Betty White when I blind-eyed her.
They didn't. They missed
They
it.
They were gonna. It was
They
close.
were trying.
All right. Who's your blind
So my
eye,
blind
Peas?
eye, my blind eyes, I've been traveling all across the country the last 10
And we
days.
got 15 minutes in the show, Peas. Just
I'm
so
gonna
you know.
be quick. Okay. And so I'm in my blind eye is the people that fly out of the Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky International Airport. And for a couple of different reasons. One is when you cut the sleeves off your t-shirt and leave them big oval holes to where when you're standing sideways, we can see your fat belly and your man breasts and stuff. That's not appropriate plane wear. So everybody that did that on my flight to Las Vegas, you get a blind eye. The lady that explained into the
Yeah.
Shut up. So to smoke at this airport, you have to pay $6 to go into this room where you can smoke a cigarette. $6. It costs a pack of cigarettes in Kentucky costs $5, but it costs
Kentucky.
$6 to smoke one in the airport.
How much
You have
does
to
it
pay
cost
for access to the smoking room.
Correct.
in Kentucky?
So now that's a blind eye in itself, but as I'm sitting in this $6 smoking lounge, a lady who happened to be on my flight later was explaining to some other simpletons that the reason that guy that stole the airplane at SeaTac Airport, which she assumed was in another country, the reason he was so good at flying that plane before he crashed it and killed himself was he must have had a Nintendo. And everybody knows that
Nice.
Nintendos make you so you can fly planes because the Mario Kart game is exactly like a flight simulator. So anyway, those are my blind eyes to people flying from Cincinnati and Kentucky to Las Vegas. Jesus, get your shit together.
Well, let me tell you, Pete, that was very, very, very lucky that it was you on that flight and not me, because the moment that I heard that she said they must have been able to hack that flight because they had a Nintendo, I would have been all up in that bitch's
grill.
Well, if that's what you want to call.
I like to be
with
hip
me.
with the kids. I like to make my show translatable to the Utes.
Do you always call grills?
Well, whatever you cut out and said, I'm going to answer yes. I call
Damn.
those things grills.
Wow, this sucks. I hate that I'm like
Welcome
in
to
Tampa
my
and-
world.
All right, all right. Well, then I better just do my blind eye so
Who's
that
your
Dr.
blind
Fox
eye,
can
Fid?
do his. Who's your blind eye piece?
I did mine to already. It was super
So
good one.
my blind is there's a beer that I drink the heck out of.
BBR!
Because when you're out at bars, it's pretty cheap. They only charge you for a pint for 16 ounces of Pabst Blue Ribbon in a can. It's usually like $2 or $3, and you're out at the bar and you're like, I'm drinking a bunch of these, so the difference adds up. And by the way, it ain't bad beer. So I'm gonna drink the Pabst Blue Ribbon. And but what you notice when you get that can of Pabst Blue Ribbon in hand is that the reason why it's called Pabst Blue Ribbon is because this beer won the Blue Ribbon at some fucking state fair somewhere back in the year and hear me,
17 twee.
1893.
Yep. They're still
No.
riding them coattails.
Literally, the year 1890, the year that Pabst
195 years
the
old.
Blue Ribbon for their beer. And guess what? I did the math. This is the year 2018.
It's 190 years later.
literally 125 years ago. Hey,
Still
Pabst,
counts.
guess what? Nobody cared who won the Blue Ribbon back at the state fucking fair in Ball Sweat, Nebraska, back in 1890. Okay, so come up with something. And by the way, your beer isn't that bad. You could have something better to
You can
talk
make some,
about.
right, exactly. It's a pretty good beer. You don't have to rest on your laurels for the last 130 years.
I know, but they're insecure or Buddy.
Something.
You should buy this beer because literally 5 quarters of a century ago,
Best
we won the
blind eye.
Blue Ribbon at the Ball Sweat, Nebraska State Fair. And that
This is
why
the best
if-
blind eye you've ever done, Fid.
if ISIS flies a high commercial airline into the Pabst Blue Ribbon factory, Dr. Fox and Reverend P, we will turn a blind eye.
Listen, sometimes I give Fid grief about his blind eyes because he writes them down and I say weak sauce or whatever. I want to go on the record. This is the best blind eye that not only has Fid ever done, it might be the best blind eye ever done in the history of blind eyes, unless Argus Q Fox's blind eye is going to be better. Argus,
Are you
what's yours?
listening, ISIS?
Who's your blind eye, Peas?
I did my blind eye.
I don't have one.
Oh my god!
You didn't have one last.
No.
Yeah,
Did
I
you guys have a discussion
one.
about this?
I have one. I even have it written down.
Oh
But I
my
don't know.
God,
I mean,
yeah.
it just nothing compared to what Fid
Is it as
had.
good as Fid's?
Probably not.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably not. I'm kind of ashamed.
Who do you want Ice to kill,
Understandable.
Dr. Fox?
People that keep business cards in their cargo short pockets.
Ooh, that's a pretty good
Oh
one.
man, I may have to change my ruling on the best
Yeah.
blind I ever done.
I liked it.
Well, elaborate. Why?
Why? What else do you need to know? First off,
guess not.
someone's
You know
wearing
what? It
cargo
is.
shorts.
It's
Fid.
pretty
It
self-explanatory.
is pretty solid.
It's-
Just
that's
dang.
that's my whole
Done.
bit. I do
Drop
that
the
one.
mic. Drop the mic.
So yeah, we're all done. So
Boom.
Peas, you get to tell everyone this week, why Time for the Show has breaking news that Time for the Show will be doing something with its schedule. Would you like to apologize to everybody for the schedule, Peas?
Well, we really haven't firmed out like any of the information. We should probably wait till we could like.
Oh, we didn't have any of that on the betting on the boxing match or anything like that. Go
We
ahead,
didn't even talk about-
Peas. Just
We gotta talk about the
apologize.
fight. We have to. Let me just say, because I haven't been on Facebook, because I fucking hate Facebook. Because it's a stinky, dirty, nasty. I hate Facebook. But guess what?
gave me aid.
That is where all the talk about the fight is happening. So
Oh
I'm gonna
my
get
God.
back there
Facebook's
once I
full
get
of it.
off. I'm on vacation. I'm in Tampa. I'm on
The
vacation.
feeds.
But as soon as I get back, we're gonna start talking about the fight again. And you say, "Oh, what fight?
Vacation.
What fight?"
Vacation.
Yeah, I'm on Fidcation. but what fight are you talking about, Fid Julie? Well, I'm very. The fight that I'm talking about is the one between Danny P. Shaggoff
Lord of the left,
and Sam Stutler.
mate from the right.
Yeah, and believe me, these guys beat the shit out of each.
in the squared circle.
That's right. I mean, come on. See Danny P. Shaggoff and Stutler beat the shit out of each other.
I would pay $1 just to hear people talk about that happening.
Well, you're gonna have to pay. We have to
No,
hire.
not to watch the fight, just to hear people talk about the fight. I would pay $1.
Well,
Now the fight is obviously going to cost more to watch, but if you just want to talk about the fight, just
I
send
don't
us
wanna-
$1.
I don't want to talk about the.
Don't do it
send
then.
us $1. Don't send us
Send us
$1.
$1.
All I want to do is just reassure everybody
Send me
that the
$1.
fight is on.
It's on,
The fight is on, and
like
don't
Donkey
think-
Kong.
we joke about a lot of
We do.
the show,
But
but
did we joke about Sellout Con? We did not. It's real.
That's right.
It's happening. It's going to be
Oh.
an event. Are we joking
Oh.
about the fight with the Lord of the Left and the Might from the Right? The biggest
Oh.
squared circle event of the 19th century? No, we are not. It's going to happen.
that's right. And stay
Yeah.
tuned. I know there's a lot of you who aren't on Facebook, but there's a lot of shit talking going on Facebook right now.
Oh, man.
And that is going to happen. There's a little way for it to go. It's going to be several months until it happens. But
They're
this is
training. People have to train for this kind of athletic event.
that's right, and we have to get it. But I know that any of you that know either one of these people would love to see
Oh, I
them
gotta
get
see
the
it.
shit beat out of them, and that is why we're having this fight. So stay tuned for more. And
And now, Peas, take it away.
now,
Okay.
Peas, this is the apologize.
I'm sorry that the band names were not as clever as they normally are. And Scalpod wasn't here to like do them. But other than that, it went pretty well. Fid and I stayed tied. I'm sorry about earlier segments of the show that were super funny, but probably you guys didn't get it. But if you keep listening to the show, you'll start to understand some of the nuance and the higher levels of humor that we're transmitting. So don't be too hard on yourselves. And like I said, I'm sorry that you weren't smart enough to get that stuff. But now the other thing I'm sorry about is, unfortunately, due to my secret work that I do for the United States government, Time for the Show is going to have to change its venue and its time slot.
That's right. We can't do Mondays.
We wanted to, Fid and I wanted to stick to Mondays, but Argus absolutely refused to even consider it. He was like, no, we're moving the entire day. We're going to have to reprint all the promotional stuff that I just paid for. Not even going to consider any other options to keep this time slot. Don't care what you and Fid say. We're moving the show. So I'm sorry that the show is being moved because I'm taking a top secret ethical hacking course. But nonetheless, who knows? Sometimes moving a show, you know, you live in a shitty neighborhood and then you go to a new neighborhood and you're like way happier. So maybe when we all move to the new time slot, we'll all be way happier. And I'm sorry.
Thank you, Peas. Apology. Because it makes me hope, yeah, maybe the new time slot that we find. And by the way, next week we will still be on Mondays. Isn't that right, Peas?
Yeah, this is the final Monday.
Okay, but after that,
unless Argus changes his mind.
No, we're ending the show. The show is over.
Yeah,
no. Now he's got bitter salt. He's got bitter ashes in his mouth. I played.
We're having creative differences and personal differences.
Are we?
Yeah.
Dude, you can't break up the show.
He's just mad I wrote down my letter. Well, that's it for Time for the Show, everybody.
It turned out to be pretty good, Argus.
It was not that bad at
God,
all.
I hate.
But for a show that was, bad, it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, you think so?
You know what? You're right. You're right. One of the worst shows. This was a pretty goddamn good, solid show. This is one of our most solid bad shows.
Yeah. I would in the Bad Show Hall of Fame, this is going to go up there in the top 10.
Absolutely. I could. Yeah, we worked some.
I think we would
in
be
the
challenged.
cross-country studio.
I think we would be challenged to make a better, worse show than this.
It came all the way from Dr. Fox in the future capital of the former Spanish Empire in Orlando, Florida, all the way over to me in Chuli HQ in Tampa, Florida.
Train ticket away.
And all the way up to the Reverend Peas, who's broadcasting to us live from Las Vegas, Nevada. The love is felt across the continent, and the love is felt across all of our supporters in the Patreon and in the Discord. They're all here, except for they're using all their. When they talk about how good the show was tonight, they're using italics. So they're saying, "Yeah, it was a good show.
Good show.
It was okay." That's it. They're using italics to describe how good the show was. So I know that they agree with me that it wasn't that good, but they're still trying to be supportive. Are they?
All right, cap it off, guys.
Not with that attitude, they're not.
All right, so we're gonna. Past midnight, and Dr. HMFIC
Dr. Rock
pissed off at us if we go too much longer overtime. So
but I do want to just change over those tapes
and
Dr. the timestamp. Now I have to do the timestamp
of Free Think Radio on behalf of Dr. Fox and the Reverend Peas. I'm Fid Chuli for Time for the Show, saying you're welcome, everybody.
Are we?
Stay tuned for more Time for the Show in just a few moments.
Okay,